my mental health has been declining. And that's very frustrating because I work really hard to keep my mental health in a good place, but it's not a good place. And there are a number of things that kind of piss me off. So one thing that pisses me off is that I'm very vocal about the fact that I live with mental health issues. I'm very vocal, and in many public settings, I have told people that I live with mental health issues. And even though so many people know this about me, so few people check on me. And I really believe that there's just a lack of understanding, like cultural understanding. And so people think that unless you're in the corner talking to yourself and like eating your scabs, like you don't have mental health issues. And this society just wants to be like, oh, strong Black woman, and doesn't understand that that's a trauma response. It's something that the oppressor made up so they can ignore our pain and just call us strong Black women. And then we will buy into this idea that we need to be a strong Black woman because nobody gives a fuck. Because Black women can't show up disheveled and in tears. There's going to be no sympathy for her. And we know that. So we don't tend to look like somebody with mental health issues. We tend to look like we have our shit together because that's what is demanded of us. And I'm resentful. I'm resentful that so few people check on me when so many people know that I struggle. And I know that like I'm not obvious about it. And I'm not obvious about it because it's not safe for me. It doesn't feel comfortable for me. I'm not excited to do this post here. I'm not gonna be excited when this comes up in my feed. I'm not gonna be happy about this shit. But it's real. And it needs to be said. And I'm tired of badass motherfuckers like me being neglected and just no one seems to give a fuck or like notice. So that really pisses me off and makes my mental health worse. There is like nothing that, people are going to want to say all of the dumbass shit that people say when they hear that somebody's depressed, but I'm beyond that. I'm like beyond all of it. There's just nothing you can say to me because you can't make it better. And I've been dealing with this really my whole life. I mean, honestly, my whole life. But the first time I remember being suicidal was 5th grade. That's my earliest memory, and I've been dealing with this since 5th grade. So everything that anybody can say to me, I've already heard it. I've heard it multiple times. I've tried all the things, and the things work temporarily, but nothing works for long. Nothing. There's no long-lasting solution. It's just a constant struggle. It's a constant fight, and I'm 45. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to struggle anymore. I don't think life is that great. I mean, just sorry, I don't. There's just so many horrible things in this world, and it's like we discover new horrible things, and it's just, the world is just not a great place to be. And so I don't want to be here. And it's like, life isn't that great. But if I can have enough distractions around me, I cannot be focused on, my mental health and the negative sides of it, right? But even though I'm phenomenal and like amazing and have so much fucking wisdom and so much to give, for whatever reason, my business is not growing. and I can't do anything more. Like, I've been able to help my clients grow their businesses, but a lot of my clients, they don't have the problems I have. They don't live with what I live with. So I'm not distracted, right? When I'm serving and I'm helping clients do their thing, then like I'm distracted and I'm like totally involved in them, and it's such a good exchange and there's all this good energy that I'm not focused on, fuck life. But when I'm not serving, it's really easy to get back to fuck life. And I just feel like if I can make the world a better place, like use my gifts to make the world a better place, then I feel like it's worth it. But if all I'm gonna do is suffer and watch other people suffer and not be able to use my gifts, there's nothing about that appeals to me in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not hopeful that things will improve because I'm 45 years old and things haven't really improved. I've just found different ways of coping and holding on. And I'm just, part of what's happening for me is I'm bored with my coping mechanisms. I'm bored with the routine that is required for me to function. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't care. But if I don't do it, I'll die. But also, like, if I don't make money, I won't have health insurance and I won't have my medication, and that's already starting to happen. So there's just so many things. Like the fact that I have to have health insurance to then be able to take care of my mental health. And then if you don't have the money, you're just fucked in the game. And that's like really not okay for so many reasons. But like, let's say that you're on medication that you can't immediately just fucking abruptly stop, but you have to stop because you don't have the money to fucking pay for the medication. I don't even know how I want to wrap this shit up other than check on your strong friends. The first time somebody tells you they have mental health issues, fucking believe them. Reach out to people. Because so many people will say, like, if I end up no longer being here, I know there's going to be so many people who say, oh, what happened to Charlotte? And it's like the time that you should have checked on me was when I was alive. Imagine that. I want to thank the people who have supported me. The few of you who have reached out and checked on me, I appreciate that. I appreciate those of you who've made my life, bearable. And yeah, thank you. I cannot guarantee that you'll see me again. I mean, I'll probably make some more videos, but like, at any point in my life, when you see me, that may be the last time. We need to end the stigma around mental health so that people can say these things, so that people can ask for help. Because so many people say, speak up if you're hurting. But when we speak up, people say some really horrific things to us. And then you get to the point where you don't want to speak up anymore because you know what folks are going to say, either some fucked up shit or some fucking cliche shit. And it's just like, what I would want people to say is, I'm so sorry you're in so much pain. And I can deeply understand how you would want relief from that pain. And I'm so proud of every day that you fought to be here. And thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us. I love you. I see you. I'm here. Call you tomorrow to check on you again. That's what I wish you motherfuckers were saying. Shout out to Queen Michelle, who actually said those things, who contacted me in my time of need and was there for me. I see you, Queen, and I appreciate you.